Surprise, I got an Osama tattoo. Just kidding.
No.
And honestly, I love this tattoo.
I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
Good morning, Woody.
We've got Menace.
What is up, Woody?
Seabass is here.
Yeah.
There's Sammy.
Morning.
And joining us now, Gina Grad is here.
Hey.
Gina.
We sent her with Morgan
That's right.
to go get the tattoo that she did for the Morgan Dare for Dollars. And the tattoo is done. We had to send a female representative. Sammy was busy. Caroline couldn't be there. And so, well, Menace was unavailable as well.
Sorry, guys.
He uses chick deodorant.
I wish I could have been there. No, I switched to the Rock deodorant. You know, the Rock has that skincare line.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Okay.
It smells so good.
We're assuming Gina isn't some sort of lesbian predator.
That's true.
Oh, it's also,
You're
yeah,
making you're right. You're making
wild
a very
assumption,
wild
yeah.
assumption. It was a very pubic experience.
Did you shave beforehand, Morgan?
Yes, I did. Like the
Okay.
night before, so it's fresh.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did you, Gina?
I did, just in support.
Solidarity.
Yeah.
All
Thanks,
right.
Gina.
My girl.
Yeah. So anyway, so Gina was there to record
Yeah.
some commentary. She was doing like a little bit of play-by-play and asking some questions as the
Probing
whole
questions.
as the whole process was playing out. And this morning, finally, this is the moment you all been waiting for. Well, specifically Morgan's been waiting for
Yes.
to spin the wheel to find out how much she's getting for this tattoo, which is a stick figure man holding a mop, and it's right there on her mound.
Nice.
Cleaning up.
Are we getting a is it photo ready yet? Because the tattoos are very red and kind of,
Oh, it's because it's such a small tattoo. There was no, redness or blood really. It's ready. I'll whip it out. I don't have no problem showing
Did
you.
you not take a pre-photo
Let's not all get
What?
fired.
photo.
A pre-photo
Of
of,
the
nothing?
blank canvas?
Of what?
of like right when it was done?
I
after
have
the
them.
healing?
Oh, right when
Oh,
it was
okay.
done, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
have plenty.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to
Well,
blackmail Morgan from now until the end of time.
Well,
Do it.
Find a
Appropriate photo.
find a
for
photo
Instagram.
that Morgan agrees with.
Can do.
That proves.
Yeah.
If you, I mean, because you're not going to see anything other than you
Right.
know that's
Yeah.
on mound skin.
Yeah.
Right.
Not a big deal.
Not
Right.
to lie, it's kind of cute.
Use your brain.
Mound
It's
skin.
kind of cute. And
It is
she's-
kind of cute.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
It is.
She's
I've
come
seen
around.
it.
She kind of likes it.
Yeah, can we talk about how Sammy this morning, I was like, you want to see it, Sammy? And she's like, do I have to? I'm like,
Do
Sammy.
I have to?
Well, I didn't know where it was going to be located exactly, so I didn't want to be seeing her whole area. But it was fine. It was. I mean, I didn't see everything.
Well, it depends on how she shows you. I mean,
Yeah,
she
I
can
know. She
completely drop
manipulated,
trowel.
the whole area so that I saw it appropriately, and it is kind of cute.
Yeah, like if she if she plopped down on the floor, took her pants off, plopped down on the floor, and went spread eagle, and
Yeah.
then showed you that way. That,
Right.
And arched
Yeah,
her
that'd be-
back.
that'd be a little weird.
Uncomfortable.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look at this.
Yeah.
She got a garden hose and was like, oh,
Yeah, check this out.
Yeah, I started washing a car.
Oh, man. 877-44-WOODY. Text us over to 22987. Going to keep it classy with a couple stories here. Police in Florida arrested this woman who attacked her own sister with a ravioli. Her name's Nakia Davis. She was mad because her sister brought home some food but wasn't sharing it. So she grabbed the plate of ravioli, threw it at her bitch sister.
Oh.
Sister calls the cops, and according to the police report, she still had some sauce from the raviolis on her when they arrived. Nakia admitted to throwing the pasta and was charged with battery.
Oh, man.
I don't get it. If you want some of it, you don't pick it up and waste it.
Right.
You throw it in your own face,
True.
Yeah.
not your
Yeah,
sister's face.
That's
True.
counterproductive.
I think the better question is, did it say what kind of ravioli?
That's a good
It
question.
didn't. Like, was it
Because-
Chef Boyardee?
Yeah,
then who
'cause
cares?
I don't know if you guys are with me, but lobster ravioli, overrated, man.
It's all dough.
What?
Yeah,
no,
I
I
agree.
love lobster
Not
ravioli.
good.
Pure dough.
I
I'm with
agree.
Menace. I feel like you love the sauce and you don't realize it.
It tastes like the ocean.
But
It's
I
not
feel
good.
like it's like always like in a great like buttery sauce. But you're like the ravioli. It's like, can you really even taste it?
It's super mid.
Yeah. Oh, because lobster doesn't really have any kind of taste until you drown it in butter.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
You know, so
mayonnaise-
if it's just the lobster meat inside the ravioli, unless the ravioli is then covered in butter.
But what if The Rock had a line of lobster ravioli?
Oh, then I
Rock lobster
be all
ravioli.
over
I
it.
might be all over
Something
it.
tells me in this household it wasn't lobster ravioli.
It was
Yeah.
definitely canned.
Yeah.
Keeping it classy, there's a video that's gone viral. Some dude spits on a bus driver in New Jersey.
Yes. Shout out to the bus driver.
Yeah,
Where's
because
this GoFundMe?
Because the driver beats the crap out of this guy, puts him in a chokehold, threatened this loser's life. So the cops, they were called. Both guys arrested.
Twig.
And I don't blame the bus driver. I mean, someone spits on you. He didn't kill him. He just roughed him up.
Good.
You can't just go spitting on someone.
And I was going through the news stories, and like 95% of people are on the bus driver's side about this, and then just a couple are like, "Well, what do you say beforehand?" Like the
it doesn't
the
matter.
guy
You
that
don't spit
it
on
doesn't
people.
matter.
I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another
Like,
weird
dude.
crime story. This one from South Carolina. This guy freaked out at this candy store called Sugar Life because they wouldn't accept a return. The store says, they make their return policy very clear when you check out. I mean, who would want to buy loose candy that someone else returned? It's that candy that's like in the bins.
Oh,
No,
big
no.
bag.
And they charge you by weight, you know?
Mhm.
Anyway, so this guy, he wasn't getting. So he got mad. He pulled a gun,
Okay.
points at the two employees, threatens to, quote, put a chunk in their heads
Oh.
Okay.
Chunks
if they
in
didn't
it.
give him his money back. And then he did this, by the way, in front of a bunch of other families who were in there with their kids. So that's really cool.
Not bad.
So they gave him back his money, waited for him to leave. They called the cops. They arrest him, take him to jail. Now, in addition to the candy store charges, they also found some cocaine and weed in his truck.
No.
Wow.
The cops said that he was involved in a related incident, but didn't say what that was. Now, fun with accents.
Okay.
Bonus.
Here's one of the employees talking about what happened on the local news. Again, warning, fun accent ahead.
This is candy store for family, for kids. It's not for other people. He's drunk in other substance.
Yeah,
All right.
Oh, okay.
it's a candy store for family.
He's for
Yeah.
kids.
Is he
Yeah.
drunk?
Right.
He's drunk?
Not for
no,
other
he's
people.
he's high on cocaine.
not that guy.
Man,
That guy's just trying to make sense of what just happened at his store.
Yeah, wasn't that the best though? When you were a kid, you had one of those clear plastic bags, and then you started like piling in the candy from
Yeah.
those
Yes.
bins.
Until you saw, like, your parents saw how much was in there and realized it was like $13 a pound
Yeah.
that you were like loading up with cola bottles.
Oh, the cola bottles, the gummy cherries,
Yeah,
the gummy
gross.
Coke.
But at that
So
time,
good.
I
Greg.
mean,
The bottles, those are gross.
yeah.
Not the
Gross.
wax
Gross.
ones, like gummy ones.
Oh, okay.
The wax
Cola
ones are
bottles.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Are you talking about
I'm thinking about the wax.
the
you
wax?
would
Are
bite
you
off
talking about the
top
wax?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And
No,
put
those are-
that goo in
Those
it.
are vile.
We're talking about good
Disgusting.
stuff.
Nothing like that. So it's gummy bears, except they look
But
like little
in bottle
cola
Yeah,
bottles.
Those are
Okay,
Yeah.
that'll eat.
fantastic.
And they taste like cola.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sign me up.
them bitches is good.
Yeah.
The wax
Those-
ones, not so much.
Get a big giant bag of Swedish fish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Them's is good.
Remember those dots that are glued to the paper, and then you
Oh,
eat
yeah.
all the glue, and that's fine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good. Well, as a kid, those are good. Like, I wouldn't waste my time with those
Oh,
now.
God, no.
But I would still do the cola bottles. I would still do the Swedish fish.
I'll do a fistful of gummy worms.
Oh yeah, gummy worms. Yeah, those are always
and then
good.
The sour ones as well.
Yeah, the sour
Yeah.
strips I
Oh,
always
yeah.
love.
Right.
Oh, you know what I would also get? What are those? I always forget the name of these things. They're like I get the dark chocolate ones, but these old dark chocolate discs that have like little white sprinkles.
Nonpareils.
Yeah.
Nonpareils.
Nonpareils.
Oh, those are
With
good.
the little like
Yeah.
snowy white.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are always in those candy stores.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
those
fun.
are
Yeah.
I'll
great.
F with those, you know?
And don't discount the jelly bean.
Eh.
They
Yeah.
are, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's got some
Boring.
crazy flavors there.
Yeah.
Half of them were
That's
good.
all right.
I
Okay, do discount the
I
jelly
just
bean.
know where I'm going after work today.
Yeah, the candy store.
Yeah.
Get some loose candy.
Yeah.
Why are you here, sir?
Yeah. Well, I want some loose candy.
877-44-WOODY. Hit us up with a text over to 22987. We're going to figure out which one of these pictures Gina can share from the tattoo that Morgan got.
I got one, and you see a little G-string too.
Nice.
Oh, rip.
Well, is that appropriate? Is that approved, Morgan? Or
Yeah.
She
I've-
Okay,
sent
all
it
right.
to me.
Here's the thing.
all right, I'm just making sure.
I'll
Jeez,
approve
damn.
a lot. So
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to say.
trust me, she's
Are we
good.
really overanalyzing for Morgan?
it's more of like, what do you want to see?
Man, I feel like we've been talking about this for so long, and it's finally coming to a conclusion. Does anybody remember when we first launched the Dare for Dollars on this?
Oh man, months ago.
Yeah, a matter of
Tattoo?
months.
Yeah.
Well, because it came up that there was this tattoo artist that was interested in doing something, and we said, okay, fine. And Morgan immediately in the meeting's like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And so we're like, well, we'll make it a Dare for Dollars where the listeners get to choose the tattoo, make the suggestions, which is how we narrowed it down to being the man mopping the hardwood floors. And then it became more of a thing because Seabass was trying to pitch for like some 8-inch tattoo, full color, like
Obese.
Yeah.
Obese in the rain.
Obese man.
Dripping wet. Yeah.
Dripping wet who had like some kind of mental disorder.
Yeah, some sort of learning
Yeah.
disability.
Yeah, right. Like face on, and so like that one back and forth. And then we had to wait for it was a kind of a hassle to get the schedule down between when Morgan was available and when this guy, the tattoo artist, was available. So finally got it all worked out. And so today we're gonna hear how it all went because it finally got done. She has a man mopping the hardwood floors right on her pube mound.
Yeah, it's really cute. I'm not gonna lie. I like it.
Yeah, you were so worried about it.
I've really come around, and I think to your point, Woody, that's why I was freaking out ahead of time because it was just so prolonged.
Yeah,
you know.
That's true.
Yeah, it
So
was
now
like a
that
couple
it's
months.
done, yeah.
It seemed to have viscerally changed you. You know, like
Really?
I was
Yeah.
worried about you.
Oh yeah, well I was having a rough
depression and stuff.
Yeah, but it all kind of
Everyone
went
has
back
those
to
days.
the
Yeah.
tattoo. So I'm so
Yeah.
relieved that you like it.
Yeah, I looked down and I'm like, oh, he's kind of cute. I got a little buddy with me all the time.
Well,
and now
cute
that you've
stick
sworn
figure.
off sex, you don't have to ever worry about anybody seeing it except for like your gyno.
Right, exact. Which she's gonna love that the next yearly
Yeah,
checkup I
it's
go
like,
into.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah, it's a conversation piece.
It kind of when I laid down on the, what do you call it? Gina?
Table?
The table,
Yeah,
for the tattoo.
yeah.
We kind of made a joke because it was like being at the gyno. I'm like,
Oh,
where do
yeah.
I put my feet in the straps? Like,
Yeah, there was no stirrups, but everything else, it felt like she was about to be examined.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we sent Gina Grad with Morgan because we needed somebody to be able to capture like audio, talk to the tattoo artist, talk to Morgan, ask some questions, for the radio element of this. Sammy was unavailable, Caroline unavailable, so we sent Gina Grad
Yeah, happy
on
to
the
do
case.
it.
Thank you for being our roving reporter on
My
this.
pleasure.
Yeah. Thanks,
Now,
Gina.
so I've never gotten a tattoo. In this particular case, when you're getting an area like this done, how does it work? Like, it's just I've seen a number of different tattoo shops. Like, was this a big place, a small place? Are you kind of out there in front of other people?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
This was a circular room, so it was like in the top of a dome.
It looks really cool.
It is cool.
fancy.
So everyone is literally just staring at each other. You're in a circle facing in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And so, like, your vag is just out?
Oh, yeah.
Just on the table
In the
you
breeze.
But
know.
they don't have, like,
Not
those little
out.
divider screens like they have for,
No, no
No.
one cares.
like, a doctor's office?
No,
No.
God, no.
If anything, I was more nervous of the other people seeing me be a little bitch about it, And
Really?
like whining and freaking
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
because
because-
they're in here getting sleeves.
Exactly. There are people coming
Yeah.
back for like their fourth session of their masterpiece, just
Yeah.
totally stoic and not Morgan.
Would you be comfortable being out on display like that?
Yeah,
In that
because
situation?
I feel like everyone was kind of like minding their business, but I mean, there is no privacy.
But I'm assuming it's mostly dudes, right?
Yeah.
There was
There was one girl.
one
You.
female tattoo artist and
Another-
another chick
Another
that
girl
was
in the
in
room.
Gina, and Gina,
Yeah.
Sammy, would you be comfortable with something like that?
No way.
I mean, you don't
was
have any
not-
tattoos either, but let's say
I
you
don't,
were,
but
for the sake of
still.
argument, like being on display like that?
Right. No, I wouldn't like that. Like
Yeah.
you said, in a room full of guys and just being like, what? But I guess once you're in the environment, maybe
Yeah.
it feels normal somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everybody's doing it.
Okay, now were you drunk at all? Did you do anything
Okay.
beforehand?
Glad you asked.
So yes, this appointment was at 10 a.m. by the way. So on my way, I stopped at a liquor store.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay, wait.
I think we have somebody. Our tattoo artist, who ended up being a great guy, was running a little late.
Yeah.
So about
Oh,
45
that's what I heard.
minutes.
It added to the anticipation because he was like, 45 minutes late.
We called him, and it's like when the phone wakes you up and you have
Yes.
to think of a lie and you can't. So mid sentence, you just like tell on yourself, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I had a problem with my alarm." So we're waiting
Yeah.
and waiting, and Morgan's getting more nervous and more nervous, and so she decided to take the early morning edge off.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Morgan, how are you feeling?
I think it's nerves, but yeah, man, I'm ready to go.
Wait, did you already mention your pregame?
No, I haven't mentioned that. So parked my car, in this crazy situation. And what did I have with me? One of those little minis from the tequila store, or from the liquor store. Excuse me. I just had a little shot of tequila. I'm so damn nervous.
Okay. Like one little shot of tequila.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Nice.
but at 10 a.m. with no food and I'm kind of a lightweight, I was feeling it.
All right.
She was pretty buzzed.
Yeah.
All right.
So as much as I thought, and I was hoping, and I just assumed that Fernando, our tattoo artist, was going to freehand it because it's a stick figure. Oh, no. Like, he was taking this very seriously.
Mhm, as he should.
Yeah.
So he draws it out
Yeah.
on the iPad, and we go through a couple of different renditions. And then he takes, like, if for anyone who doesn't have a tattoo, like a little piece of paper and like sticks it on your skin and peels it off like a kid's like temporary
Right.
tattoo and
Sure.
uses that. So here's what Morgan thinks of her little cartoon janitor.
Okay, so the stencil has been put on. It is in I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to say the pubis region. How are you feeling, Morgan?
I'm feeling good.
Are you happy with the size and the little guy and his smile?
I'm actually very happy with the drawing of it. He has a nice little smile.
Like he's walking up to go mop up.
Right. He looks like he enjoys his job. It's a lot of wetness to clean up, but he's happy about it.
Okay, so this was drawn by the tattoo artist. Did you? Because we had like a little reference thing that we drew on a Post-it note.
And he asked when we got there, he's like, do you have a picture? And we're like, no, we can draw one real quick, but no.
Yeah, because we were drawing a couple different versions on Post-it notes in the office the other day.
Some were terrifying. And also, he didn't have a face. And I was like, well, we got to give the guy a little personality.
Yeah.
So, I gave him a smile. So this tattoo artist is amazing. And he seems like he'd be down for anything. But I found the one thing that he will not do.
Okay. Like the area or the kind of tattoo?
Yeah, I asked him, and this was the story he regaled us with.
Okay.
To do like in the middle of the vagina and the asshole. I didn't do it because the risk of infection is high there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So
more intrusive on the vagina.
Yeah,
And then also no buttholes.
Right. And what I got at first, I was like, okay, so he's going to do something around the vagina and and I was like, oh, maybe he's talking about the taint. Like in the middle of the vagina and the butthole.
That's exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah. But also, who wants a tattoo there?
Oh, we did on my previous morning show, to the street guy.
Oh my God, that'd be
a
so
taint
painful.
tattoo?
A taint too?
Like like a spider web.
A spider. That's what it was. Yeah, spider web.
Then on the leg we did a rose and then a penis coming out of the middle.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
Oh my
was
God.
the taint tattoo super painful? I'd imagine.
Yeah. I mean, we did it in studio. It was pretty gross.
That would be torture.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if that's painful. But
yeah,
then,
it's got to be because, this area is pretty painful. Yeah.
Yeah, it was more than I expected.
Yeah, she made some noises.
Yeah.
And now the pre-gaming was her first rookie mistake because they say you shouldn't, have alcohol in your system when you're doing this. Apparently, Morgan made another rookie mistake before getting inked.
All right.
Last night I had a dream that I was getting a tattoo and it was bleeding everywhere, right? And I was freaking out. It was like a nightmare. And I woke up. It wasn't a tattoo, it was my peer, right? So, it's weird that I took some Midol this morning, and then after I took it, I'm like, oh my God. I Googled, can you take Midol before a tattoo? And it tells you not to do that.
Yeah.
So that plus the alcohol.
Because you extra bleed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
Thins your
blood thinners.
Yeah. So
No,
two
no.
mistakes on the way.
Wait, so you're sitting there on your pier,
yeah.
With my
naked on a table in front of everybody else,
Yeah,
like string
sorry.
dangling kind of pier, like.
No, I'm not completely naked. My pants are around my ankles at this
Oh,
point.
okay, so that's what
Yeah.
I'm picturing.
Me too.
No, I'm just like
Down
pulling
Greg,
it
right?
down.
You too.
Yeah, I thought you were essentially naked.
Right.
No, I just pulled my shorts down, type of thing.
Okay.
Just
They
kind
were
of like
still
a
on.
like a
Okay, that's
45
not that
degree
bad.
angle.
Yeah.
Then. That's not that bad.
So
All
no, there's
right.
no string hanging out. And sorry, sorry everyone, TMI, because I got home later that day, Gina. I'm like, why did I say that?
Because it's the truth.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so there you are on the table
Yep.
with a peer.
And it's finally time to fire up the tattoo gun and get started.
All right.
It's buzzing. Here comes Morgan.
I am so I'm scared I'm going to scream and there's people in here. It's close to the pubis nerves, that's for sure.
Okay, the needle is on her skin. It's dragging her. He's making the mop. Morgan, just breathe.
Yeah, I'm trying not to move. Also, this is the closest I've been touched down there in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, since March, right?
It was the vibration of the
March
gun,
8th, thank
just
you.
awesome.
I did like the vibration, yeah.
Yeah, she was okay with just going over it once and moving on.
Yeah.
What she didn't appreciate was Fernando going back over a spot he had already done.
Uh-huh.
This spot hurts bad right here. What is he doing right now?
I'm trying to saturate everything so it can stay perfect.
Morgan wants it perfect. Take your time.
Yeah, I do. That's what's most important.
You trying to what it?
Saturated.
Yeah.
Saturate
Oh,
it.
saturate.
Make it a little bit
Okay.
darker.
Yeah, make sure it really stays.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I'm surprised you didn't start more morgasming.
No,
No.
because
Was
there
that
had
an
been
option?
text suggestions before this, and I thought about it, but no, I was
No.
not gonna.
But-
I was already about worried.
Take the
making a
edge
scene.
off, you
You've
know?
already
Yeah.
warned us, though, that you were really a big baby when it came to this
I
kind of
am,
stuff.
and
Yeah.
I was, because a lot of times, I get wheezy in the head, I get all white, and they got to give me sugar type of thing. So I was more nervous about
Yeah, she
good.
kept trying
Fainting,
to
right?
see it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, girl, lay down. This is not good.
Good point. Anybody notice that the tattoo artist kind of sounds like Fez from that 70s show?
Yeah, a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, he kind of does.
To do like in the middle of the vagina and the asshole. Oh, I didn't do it because the risk of infection is high there.
Wow, he does.
Kinda, he
exactly
kinda
like
does.
that.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right.
All right, so Morgan is getting her tattoo on her pube mound that she did for Dare for Dollars. She's going through with the whole thing. She went through it already. We're just getting the recap here. Gina Grad went with her to the tattoo parlor, and we're in the middle of the tattoo at this point.
Yeah. So instead of getting used to the feeling, because I thought like at first like it hurts and then you kind of get used to it. Oh no. Morgan's agony seemed to get worse the longer she went through this process.
Yeah, you think.
All right, Morgan has entered the Lamaze breathing portion of this situation. Is it getting worse, Morgan?
I feel like this is what having a baby feels like. Oh my God. You go a little bit south and you'd probably feel fine. This is so painful.
But you're handling it well.
Yeah, because I was honestly, it was a really nice place, and I was worried about causing a scene.
Yeah. No, it
I was
looks
like breathing deep, you know.
It looks so modern, like a spaceship inside.
It
almost.
is awesome in there.
Like,
You
so-
can
Yeah.
tell.
Can I ask a question as somebody who's not gotten a tattoo for the people in the room that have got them, like Greg, Menace, Sammy, or Morgan? Like does that normally, like, say you get a tattoo like on your arm, not necessarily your pube mound.
Yeah.
Do you kind of get used to it after a minute, and all of a sudden, like, you're not like paying attention to it
Yeah,
anymore? Is it
I
just the
do.
beginning of it?
I do.
Yeah, Morgan.
Mine are all too
Yeah.
small to have experience with that. But I
Yeah.
think
Morgan
most
seems
people-
to be extra sensitive about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
like
never. It's never pleasant.
my last tattoo, I really didn't hurt at all.
Yeah, I mean, do they put any kind of like numbing stuff on your skin
No,
before you do it, or
no.
anything like that?
No.
Okay.
It's definitely not pleasant. It's kind of burns more than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they have to shade, I think that's painful.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, and
And
I've
then really
never
fill
had.
in.
I've never had to do that.
Yeah,
And-
she gets like real basic, easy tattoos.
Yes.
But you do get used to it.
Really?
This guy, Fernando, he said he doesn't work in color, but he does a lot of shading, which I think would be incredibly excruciating. So as we're wrapping things up, Morgan started to like get a little existential and kind of project into the future. And she got very specific about how she wanted to be compensated for this stupid
Oh, with the
tattoo.
wheel, yes. All right.
Oh, wow.
How much money are you hoping to get for this, Morgan, when you...
I spin that goddamn wheel and it comes up as like $25, $50, whatever the lowest is. I will be walking out of the studio. I'll be quitting that day. Vaughn's going to have to take over the board for me. I'm going to be done.
All right.
She has a lot of
Which,
thoughts.
yeah, which now that I've had it, a day or two, I don't think I'll quit if I get $20.
I don't think so.
good.
You don't think?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think.
You
know,
might stick
who
around.
knows, but
Well,
All right. But
Morgan,
you know what? Like, unlike this job, that tattoo is forever.
forever.
So I think you're good.
It's
Here,
memories.
You want to hear a supercut
oh yeah, she
of
was very
all
brave.
of Morgan's reactions
Okay,
Oh,
yes,
yes.
please.
while the
Little gift.
tattoo is going on. All right, so here's a little. This is what Gina put together for us. Here we go.
Oh my God. Okay, that hurts. Oh my God. This is so painful.
It's a little my gift to you, so you have something to remember.
Aw,
Yeah.
thank
Besides
you.
the tattoo.
Sweet.
Well, you were a trooper.
Yeah, I thought you did well.
Yeah. And what's the name of the tattoo artist?
It's Fernando.
Fernando
At
and then-
Ganga.
at Ganga.
Ganga
Yeah.
tattoo.
We
Ganga tattoo. All right.
Yeah, it's on our Instagram at the Woody Show on Instagram. The photo.
Oh, the photo's up there? I haven't seen the photo
Oh,
yet.
God.
You
yeah.
gotta
Nice.
see the
Yeah.
photo.
It's on Instagram?
It's on Instagram, and then we tagged him in
Looking,
the caption.
Oh.
I'm
and the
sure he
photo.
wants to be tagged.
Oh, yeah,
and
he
remembered.
is. He's all happy.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
I like his eyes.
Do you
The
like how he's
X's.
in the middle of scrubbing up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
you can
in the
tell.
middle of
You
doing
can
his
see
little
the
job.
action.
Yeah, can you point like exactly like how high is it or low is it? Hold on.
It's right here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll whip it out.
No. I
I
don't need it. I don't need any lawyers in here.
Okay.
And I think there might be one more.
Yeah, so
Surprise?
I have a surprise for you all because why not go above and beyond? I'm already there.
Okay, I'm
already,
scared now.
Okay.
shot in.
Uh-oh.
And the dude, he even offered Gina. He's like, "Do you want anything?" And she's
Yeah.
like,
I if I didn't have to take my mom to the airport, I would have done it.
Yeah,
Right.
she also wants to be able to be buried in the Jew cemetery.
That's right.
True.
'Cause,
Yeah,
the
they
nose
won't
doesn't
accept
count.
her in the Jew cemetery
That's
if
right.
she gets that tattoo.
That's right.
So if you guys remember, one of the runners up which used to be like R.I.P. OJ, and then we changed it to
Osama bin Laden.
Yeah. Surprise! I got an Osama tattoo. Just kidding.
No.
But I did get R.I.P. OJ on my.
No way.
You
No,
did.
Right there.
And honestly, I love this tattoo. Which I think it's why I'm so
jealous.
happy. It made it all worth it.
It just says R.I.P. OJ.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have a?
We need a photo of that.
Do we have a photo of that
Yeah,
one?
I didn't have that.
Hey,
How
where's
about,
that? Like
the
on your ass
side
cheek?
hip? It's
Yeah, I'll
kind
put
of
this-
side.
Yeah, I'll put it on the.
Yeah, the side.
Oh, that rules.
That'll
Was
be-
that one equally painful?
No, this one did not hurt much at all. But I think I got more fat right here.
Yeah,
maybe?
that's on your butt.
On the butt cheek.
Yeah. And so shout out to Fernando because I don't think he was expecting that one.
Shout out to him. Yeah. All right. Well,
both.
Morgan, great job.
Thanks, guys.
Way to be brave.
Yeah.
We'll take the break and then we'll come back. Let you spin the wheel.
Yes.
All right. So I brought out the big wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, as opposed to the little small one that you normally spin, because this is a big deal.
Yeah.
A big wheel for a big deal.
Right.
Okay.
Are the numbers bigger?
Yeah, I think so. It's the one that we use for all our other big, stuff. So there's a couple things. There was one because there was a blank space on there which I replaced with $69.
Nice.
So I figured that was
That would be appropriate.
Yeah, and then there's a spin again spot on there.
Ooh.
Okay.
So if you get that, obviously you get another trying to get. Now it's up to $1,000.
Damn.
There's one $50 spot on there.
That's the lowest, right?
Yeah, and then it jumps right to $100.
Nice.
There's a $250, a $300, a $500, a $200, a $400, a $350.
I like
All
my
right.
chances.
Yeah.
These are good
Pretty
odds.
good.
Yeah. All right, so this is very exciting. Why don't you step up to the wheel and go ahead and spin that. We're gonna find out how much this tattoo. And if you want to see the video, it's posted on our Instagram at The Woody Show. All right, it spins. It spins toward you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, it's the photo of the tattoo. Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah.
Big money.
All right, here we go.
No
It's our big old
whammies.
clunky crappy wheel.
Big money.
I'm excited.
You should be. It's not your money.
I know, but I'm excited for her.
Yeah. Everybody likes spending somebody else's money.
Come on.
Go big, go big.
All right.
Come
What a
on.
spin.
That's a really good spin.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh no.
It's slowing down, slowing down,
Oh,
slowing down.
no.
No, she's gonna quit. She's gonna quit. Please let her spin again.
Oh,
Damn,
First
son.
of all,
It landed on $50.
how do we know there's no weight on there?
There's no weight on there, I promise you.
We know.
How do we know?
It looked like it was hitting 1,000. I swear.
It did.
Okay,
It's
whatever.
all,
Well, yeah, and then it passed it.
Yeah, it had a little more momentum. You know how wheels work, right?
Well, I'm glad you guys are having fun.
$50. Okay.
but she got two tattoos.
No. What, you want
Yeah.
to pay for it? You want to spin the wheel and you can pay for it.
Yes,
This is
I'll-
money. This is not station
Hey.
money. This is money coming out of my pocket.
I'll do it. I'll
Right.
do it. I'll step up.
No, wait, hold on. I was gonna
I'll
offer.
pay.
I was gonna offer
What?
something.
Oh.
All right. You could spin again,
Okay.
but you only get half of what it lands on.
Ooh.
Oh.
I will
Because
take that.
that's better than $50.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
Is that a deal?
Interesting.
Yeah.
It could be 25 now.
Menace, what was your offer?
My offer was the full amount.
The full amount.
Yeah, on the second because the OJ thing was my idea, so I love the OJ tattoo.
Oh, well, I do too. So I feel bad. You know,
All right, this is like Shark
taking
Tank.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have two offers on the table.
Hey, which one?
The first offer is spin again and get half of it, or the second offer is
it's
spin
the
again and get the full,
full
amount.
amount. Yeah.
Now think about it. Don't be too hasty.
Yeah.
What should I do?
Yeah, I feel like Mr. Wonderful here.
I
that's
will-
right.
I will take Menace's deal. Thank
Yeah,
you.
okay, there you
Let's
go.
go.
Nice.
Let's do it.
All right, step back up to the wheel.
Come on, Morgan. You got this.
All right, Morgan.
Go on.
$50. There's one $50 spot on that
That
wheel.
sucks.
All right.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. There's another big spin.
Come on, big
Come on.
bucks. Big bucks.
I can't believe it landed on the 50.
Come on.
All right.
Still going strong.
Come on.
Big money.
Now this is, I mean,
Very clean.
this is
spin.
even a more aggressive spin than that first one.
Yeah, this is lasting.
All right. All right, it's slowing down.
Oh, where
There
we
we go.
at?
It's
Oh.
slowing down.
There
You
we
passed,
go.
Okay, good. You passed the 50.
you passed 50, and it's going to land on $200.
That's better than
$200. Yeah. Yeah, it's better than 50, which I'm going to give you the 50 because I promised you the 50.
Oh,
Oh, so it's
Menace.
$250.
Yeah, and Menace offered the other spin for the second tattoo
Yeah.
because he
Nice.
likes it so much. So $250.
Not bad,
That's
Morgan.
great.
Okay.
Honestly, that's great.
That's fine?
Yeah.
You'll
that's
Okay,
take
good.
it?
All right, good,
All right.
good.
I'm
Cool.
the fact that I've even, come to terms with the tattoo in general. Like,
Yeah.
And you
it's-
actually
we're
like it.
good.
You got
Yeah.
2 free tattoos.
Yeah.